Welcome and happy International Women's Day, everybody. 1 full year has passed since our last live broadcast from this studio. And what a challenging year this has been, especially the last 2 weeks. Please join me for a moment of silence. What if we had a diverse group of people in power? Would this war have happened? But to make diversity happen, we need to change the rules of the career game. Because in today's business world, the rules of the career game are different for women and men.
And this game is called the Ace of Business. And we're going to be playing it throughout the event. You know, propose a solution and thereby create your rule.
And this is a picture of our class, 20 astronauts, and there were only 2 women out of 20, so 10%. And NASA, about a year ago, selected a total of 18 astronauts for this return to the moon program, including 9 women.
One of the first things that they asked me was, so is your tech guy going to join us today? I'm the tech guy. We need to change mindsets and perceptions so we start recognizing that competent tech guys today come in skirts and high heels as well.
The bottom line is that it's still easier to get a seat at that boardroom table if you're a man. So what do we do about it?
Imagine we could change the boards of Swiss corporations with one single word. Just by exchanging the 3-letter word but by another 3-letter word and, the rules of failure turn into opportunities for success.
The question really is, who makes the rules in the money game? Men. There's plenty of suits from Bahnhofstrasse to Wall Street, of course.
We want to give women the cards to change this game, to become the queen of your finances and gaps.
As promised, we're going to be doing a quick little behind-the-scenes tour so that you can know a little bit about how this event comes together. Now I'd like to take you to meet the people that really, let's literally put the show on the air. In the front row, we have the person steering today's ship. Come on over, Christine. There aren't a lot of ladies that sit in these control rooms and galleries.
Absolutely, you're right. I'm in the front line with mostly men because technical personnel is usually still male, but this is changing. I thought about it today, and there is a few women and more hopefully coming up and taking on diverse jobs.
When we're designing this app, we actually realized that there are also in card games some rules that need changing. Because, for instance, the king is always higher than the queen. So what we did, I don't know if you have noticed, in our graphics, we put together the queen and the king so that we have an equal card. Actually have one here.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yes.
All right, and then as we wrap it up, as promised, we are back at the studio where our panel is waiting and almost ready to go.
So if you interview a female CEO, do you have different questions in your mind, whereas you're interviewing the male CEO? So this is about the frame, or what picture would you choose when you want to cover a female CEO versus a male CEO?
They don't realize that if you have the right role, you're also more visible, you can achieve more, but you can also have much more impact and you can change the world.
But then still, the step is quite difficult. And I think you gotta, as a leader, you gotta create the space and the safe environment for them to excel.
For us, a few years ago, it was really important to get data, that we measure diversity. Diversity, as you stated, with different factors of diversity, but that we know on where we are on the journey and that we can drive our development. Now, definitely there's room for improvement overall, but I think we have been coming quite a way last few years, but we also have clear commitments, but also ambitions to drive it to the next level.
Absolutely.